house. And we definitely thank God to our Smiley and to our praise and worship leaders, definitely Pastor Zay on tonight. Let's give them a hand. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. Visitors on tonight. Good to see Brother Solomon. Called me early this morning. I thought I had an emergency in the house when this morning. He did church tonight. I said, so it's good to see you on tonight. I guess. Amen. You look just alike. Amen. God bless you, Auntie. Good to see you. Good to see you. But we just bless God for you, the people of the Lord tonight. And we thank God. It's hot, but it's not that hot. I'm going to say that again. It's hot, but it's really not that hot. Amen, somebody. I would like to speak on tonight, just from a brief topic. Somebody give me that little black thing. I'm going to come down off the pulpit tonight because I like to be close to the people of the Lord. Amen. Francois, give me that little black thing back to Sister Billie.
I got it.
Amen. We have complications in life. I know we experience complications. Every complication really isn't a complication if you take the time to look at it. It's a warrant whether you want to make the decision to deal with it. Amen. During the time, we're the people that we don't like to deal with situations. Amen. We like to put them off, or either, in spite of everything, we try to be indicative of ourselves, either put it on somebody else. We usually say, let me get back to you. I guess let me get back to you for tonight. Amen. And it seems like, Sister Billie Jean, we never really get back to the person because it's going to involve you. Nobody wants to be the third party. Amen. As soon as someone calls you, the condition now becomes you. It's like, how did the problem get transferred to me in my account? Amen. During the time, because of that, we don't pick our phones up. It's because of that we keep our voicemail very clear, or we send people to voicemail. Amen. Because as soon as someone states a problem and they call you, now it's becoming your condition, and how many of we run from that kind of stuff?
Yes. Amen.
And then it becomes our struggle.
Right.
It becomes our struggle. Because the person or the participant usually says, well, I can do it if somebody else would help. So let me call my aunt. I did that. And Auntie has no idea that you done involved her in your scam. Talk to somebody. Because how many of before we got saved, we were scammers? Let's just tell the truth and stay all in the church. Amen, somebody. Amen. We were deceivers. Amen, somebody. Let me get back to my aunt, and Auntie didn't even know that you already signed her off on a $50 check. Amen, somebody. So it's indicative now that we understand that God is not only here to help us. In spite of the condition, we can never struggle with the context of bringing our problems to Him. In the book of Joshua, the 24th chapter, and the let's start at 24 and 15. If you have it, just say, man, 14 and 15. I'm going to deal with 14 and 15 on tonight. It says, now therefore, fear the Lord. Fear the Lord and serve Him in sincerity and in truth. And there is a semicolon there. Then it also says, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood Jordan, and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. And the favorite scripture that we all know is that if it seem evil unto you, serve the Lord, choose this day whom ye will serve. I'm going to stop right there because I'm allowed to. Amen, somebody. I want to talk tonight about, look at your neighbor with a good eye, not the bad one. The good eye. You have a good eye and you struggle with the other one, it's okay. And look at your neighbor and say, the struggle of if. The struggle of if. As soon as somebody says if, here comes a struggle. Amen, somebody. If is almost like we use like an idiom. If the shoe don't fit. Amen. too hot in the kitchen, get out. Amen. We use these idioms about this word called if. And it's always dialoguing on the other side of the same situation. Can I get it right? If you have this. If is always contingent upon a condition. Right? We use that word if. As soon as if comes, you're already bringing a struggle to the situation. Jennifer can say, just will you simply come by and see me if I get off? Automatically becomes a struggle. And too many times in dealing with one another, we always imply this word if. Even when it comes to coming to church, we say if I can have some money. I know you don't need any money to come to church. Amen. You didn't have the money when you were stopping shop. Amen, somebody. You just went there looking. Amen, somebody. So if now becomes a condition and is always used to make the situation critical. Amen, somebody. Can you donate $100 if my light bill is paid for? We make things critical when we employ the word if. And we can roll back in our Rolodex right now and you can employ yourself this week. How many times did you use the word if? Providing, on which something depends on it, it indicates a hypothetical situation. So we might as well tell the individual, just imagine this. Because we always employ the word called if. And we make the most basic situations a struggle. Then we get mad and listen, we say, just tell me the truth. Can you or cannot you? We get a little riled up at that point, Mother Rosa, because you're not putting the struggle on me. Because if you would have paid your bill, I wouldn't have to give you money for rent if you would have took care of your business. Amen, somebody. I could be watching my own cable tonight if you would have got a job. Am I talking about this word? Look at the struggle. It is always telling the other person what you should have, could have did. Amen, somebody. So we employ it because we don't want to semantically look at ourselves. Amen. Because if were us, amen, somebody, if would identify us. Because if we would have got a job, we wouldn't be asking you for the loan. If I paid my bills on time, I wouldn't need a loan. If I behave myself, we'll be walking around in a pity park. So if it's a condition that relates to both sides, and how many know it has a struggle? If we'll get you in a fight. If we'll get you in a position where you tell your companion, I don't even think I love you no more. Because if you can't treat me right, nobody will talk to you. If you can't get me flowers on my birthday, amen. You've been on 5 birthdays already, you ain't got you nothing. Now this year, if you can't give me no more flowers, it's over. If starts trouble. The origin of if brings in doubt. It's always a stipulation. As soon as you say if, it's a stip to it. It's asking you to do something. In spite of where you are, it's always bringing you in to do something new. Majority of the time we're too lazy or we're to our own thing and we employ if I got to go. Joshua now brings the people over. We know the story. They're in Canaan now. They're in the land of promise. On the condition if they follow the commandments, the statutes, and the ordinances of God. Here now, coming into the promised land, it's just like God to know our human failures. Can I talk to somebody? He knows already that the things, Joe, that we need to do, he knows in our own nature We're always going to decline because it brings the flesh to another point to say either yes, Lord, or to walk away. Amen. Am I talking to somebody? Yeah. When it comes to fasting, if I can do it. Comes to prayer, if I can make it. God already knows the human nature. He delivers the people with an outstretched arm on no condition. He has brought us out. Coming into the promised land now, Joshua tells me as he's going off the scene, I need y'all to fear God. He starts off with this text because until you can fear God, you won't imply the if. Because sometimes you got to realize, Jennifer, if God is speaking, who are we to reply against that which is God is saying? Jennifer preaching this word called conjunction. You know what disjunction is. Disjunction is simply water and oil just don't mix. But there are some things that do mix. Salt, pepper, amen. Y'all know that mix. Butter and bread, amen. Somebody. Sugar, diabetes, and sweet potato pie. All these things bring us conjunction. Amen. He tells the people now, in conjunction with the word, in conjunction with the promises of God, on condition that He's constantly doing things for us. He tells them now, fear the Lord and serve Him in sincerity and in truth. How many know we need a people that need to understand the truth? He's the way and the life. Truth never needs an if. And Jesus did say, if I die for you, would you serve me? If I take another lash for you, would you praise me? Thank God His sacrifice wasn't based on an if. His sacrifice, His indulgence, when He went to the Garden of Gethsemane, He says, take this cup from me nevertheless. He didn't apply an if. He says, nevertheless, not my will, but thine be done. He had no struggle with if. Can I talk to somebody? This man was dying for our sins, being chastised for our peace, and He would dare not use the word if. I don't know about y'all on today. I'm tired of people trying to stipulate about God. They're trying to make a condition out of no condition. And we're constantly struggling around this word called yes. Yes. Joshua tells them, serve the Lord with sincerity and in truth. Put away the gods of Egypt. Put away those things that you're used to. This is not on condition. If you want the promises of God, if you want God to be on our side, when He brought us out of Egypt, He sent the 10 plagues on Pharaoh unconditionally. He told Moses, you take the rod of justice, go into Egypt and tell that man, let my people go. And matter of fact, I'll employ the word if he don't let him go, I'm going to take out his son. You know that Pharaoh struggled with the if. The first plague, he struggled with the if. But sooner or later, around the 10th hour, amen, that night God sent death angel. I mean, death will clear out the if. Surely, you'll let the people go. Amen. Ain't no more if now. Some of them died. You got to get up out of here. Saints of God, don't allow God to kill your if. Serve Him with gladness. Come before His presence with thanksgiving. I have no struggle with it. Talk to me. We're constantly struggling. Do you want to be saved? Well, if God get my son out of jail, do you love the Lord? If I marry her, God is tired of these things, these idioms about the ifs in our life. Somebody said if right now. But Joshua was implying, if you want God to continue to bless you, Israel, if you want God to continue to walk by us, if it seems evil unto you to serve the Lord, you choose today. Get out of here. You got to choose between me and your if. Say yes. Can you choose God over the if?
Amen.
That's what the thing about it. Can't speak too soon now, because you have an if in about 5 minutes. If he would ask you right now to sign it all over,
Say so. Say so.
I'll sign it if.
Say so.
If he would ask you to give your son or your daughter, can I get some ifs?
Amen.
Say so.
Joshua's saying, I'm challenging you. Drop the if for the Savior.
Amen.
Drop the if. He's already met our condition.
Amen.
He knows our struggle. He knows everything that we're going through. But he's tired of these.
Amen.
It's amazing how we have testimony that reach Zion. And we bring Zion down to the earth as soon as we say it. People shout all day, mother. Speaking in tongues extraordinary. As soon as you bring if, you bring doubt. Is it still God? Am I talking to somebody?
Amen.
If I can make it. Amen. Somebody, there is this no I can make it. I know I can. Amen. How many know the presence of the Lord declares that you can make it? I am who God says that I am. Amen. Somebody, I don't need an if to prescribe me. He knows my infirmities. He knows my sickness. He's got it so I cannot even employ an if. Am I talking to somebody? Why? Because it tells me after you've done all to stand, you stand no matter what. You stand with your feet strong, with the preparation of the gospel. Stand with the helmet of salvation. Stand with the shield. Give it that shield. Not struggling no more with if. If she loves me, do he love me? She loves me. I don't need your love. Your love is keeping me in a doubting place. I don't need to be fulfilled by what you can give me. Because as soon as I declare unto you, you're going to give me an if. How many people tired of the struggle with if? If it seems evil to serve the Lord, it's time to choose between your if and God. Yes. How can I give God a stipulation? How can I give him a supposition? How can I indicate a hypothetical about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? God speaks in certainty. He is that he is. He's not mythology. He's not spiritualism. He's not adapted to spiritism. He is a God that you can feel. He's a God that you can see. If you don't believe me, walk outside. The tree will give a testimony. What about it, God? You go out to the beach, the water starts to rumble. Amen. I'm in travail, but my God is going to work it out. I have no struggle with it. I wrote a song. If I had 10,000 hands, I'd praise you. You're a lie and the truth ain't in you. You can't praise with the ones you got. If I had 10,000 tongues, I praise him with everyone. No, you cuss everybody out with 99 and you hold the one for your bookie. Amen. Struggle. It's always used to introduce an exclamatory phrase. Joshua now tells him, if it seem evil to you, whatever condition you're dealing with, whatever step you're trying to, if it seems evil to serve God, you better make a choice.
Amen.
Am I talking to somebody? Folks have never heard this preached like this, Elder Smiley, because how dare you put an if before God?
Amen.
When it comes to the Lord that created the heavens and the earth, how do we put an if before the Master? How do we put an if for the man that woke you up this morning, started you on your nasty way. Am I talking to somebody? Gave you the ability of your limbs and you didn't even praise him today, but you got breath in your body. How dare you put it in before struggles with it. In that case, I'll surrender. And then tells them, choose today.
Today.
Whom ye will.
Yes.
I don't need to do the gods of the fathers on this. Who you gonna serve? You gonna serve him? Or will you serve God? Talking to somebody. God is speaking to somebody.
Amen.
You gonna serve the if I get myself together. How many of you can't get yourself together to come to God? He's the one that puts you together. If you don't believe me, go to Jeremiah and again, go to the Father's house. He'll put you on the wheel. I know you can't put yourself on the wheel. I don't see nobody tearing nothing off him right now. Amen. How many of you comfortable in your guard? Struggle with it. Amen. If the people would treat me better, you know, if they would call my name, if I just sing one solo, amen. So you ain't gonna live it while singing, amen. So I may. Oh, but the devil is alive. Get off the altar. Am I talking with somebody here? If you just allow me to do my thing, can I we just serve the Lord with gladness? Come before his presence with thanksgiving. Know that he has made it, not we our. Can't we just make a joyful noise? Why are we struggling with it? People are going to go to hell because of they will not qualify their souls to be redeemed by the master. It's always on condition. I'll come to church if you bring me. That brought me into that club. Amen, somebody. Amen. If you can do something, how do God does it all? But there was a woman, Mother Russell, with an issue of blood. She decided that I'm tired of the possibilities and the impossibilities of all those doctors saying, if you come, if you come, if you bring me some change, if you take this potion, if you take a little cabbage and onion and mix it in some monkey juice, amen, somebody, that's Lala Niqua and Junebug, where the ginger ale is, honey, you will be healed. After 5 days of giving me a spiritual blessing, you shall be healed. How many tired of this hokey poke nonsense? God is just simply saying, if you choose me, you won't struggle with the if. If I have diabetes, if I have cancer, if I have this, will I make it? If the doctor, I know God will supply all your needs according to his riches and his glory. I dare anybody say if on tonight, but the Bible declares that in the scripture, how many we have, how many we got some problems up in here, but in all the problems that he always gives folk a way of escape. You don't need an if. Paul and Silas, we just shook the prison. There was no if. Samson betrayed him. There was no if. He just strengthened him. Noah in the ark. Amen, somebody. Whatever is your problem, how many that God can work it out? Say it. The struggle with this. It's amazing what the scripture says. If you fear God and serve him in sincerity and truth, he'll be with you. Joshua concludes, but as for me and my house, ain't no if. He just concludes. He stops rationalizing. No supposition, no hypothetical. No condition, no conjunction, no disjunction. He just simply tells them, as for me. Can I get an ass for me in the house on tonight? I'm not employing if anymore. No more struggles. I'm not bringing my sense to the situation. But just ask for me. My house. Those underneath my roof. We're going to serve. How many folk going to serve the Lord? No more struggles with it. Somebody clap their hands to give God some praise. Mother Russ, I thank God for Jesus. I was just sitting down today and that thought came to me. I just started writing. Amen, somebody. Not knowing that the preacher on tonight, he's in Washington, D.C. He forgot to put a date on his calendar, but that's all right. But I know God still had a remnant. Amen. I'm just sitting down, Mother Terry. God said the struggle with it. I said, yes, Lord. Because I know we struggle. My husband just act right. I'll serve him better. Am I talking to somebody? These are the conditions that we put before God. And God don't care about your conditions. He don't care about your hypothetical. If it seems evil to serve the Lord, make a choice. Stay on one side or the other. You can't be on the side of if. And too many times we come to church on if. As soon as the church bell calls, all of a sudden we have struggles. Let me see if I can get that. Who is it God going to allow you to breathe the next 5 minutes?
Amen.
Am I talking to somebody? Amen. Saints of God, we're struggling with nonsense. And we're putting the if, the suppositions, the conjunctions, all our dysfunctions before God. So if it seems evil to you to serve, it's time to choose. Amen. Who we going to serve? Amen, somebody. Amen. You ever notice when you go to a restaurant, you order it? It's never if. Amen. Even when you go to McDonald's, you go to that window. Let me get number 4, 2 number 3s, extra large. You never say if to the person. I'm talking to somebody.
Wow. Amen.
You already know you got high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer. I'm going to go get me some fat back today. I'm going to Sharon's Kitchen right now. I'm not even applying to if. Do you take cards? No struggle. As soon as we come to church, oh, I left it. You know what's in your back pocket to the right underneath that stuff. Amen. So we start struggling. If I had my money, if I had my checkbook, you just left it in the car. Look at the struggles that we create ourselves because we always want to employ if. Amen. So if we were having an altar call right now, folks would still struggle coming in. If so-and-so wasn't here, I would come. Am I talking to somebody? You can't put your soul in lieu of if. I say this to our young folks. Amen. Get out of the if. Amen. Because they're small graves, just like they're long graves. And if you could hear hell talking, nobody want to talk. If you could hear hell talking right now, you would get the if right out the way. Because Mother Terry, we don't believe that hell is real until you die. Then he said he wanted to come back. If. Amen. And it's amazing since we got folks talk about I've seen heaven, I've seen hell. I mean, pick this place, man. Where you going? You can't go to both. And we believe this nonsense. Necromancers and all this stuff. We can only believe in God. Not Donald Trump. Amen. They get ready to lock him up for treason. He told the Russians come and hack the email in the United States. That's a criminal offense right there. And he's politician. My politician said he didn't get a vote. We better start praying and stop struggling with it. It's just time to come to Jesus. While there's still time. Everyone standing. Thank God. Pray that somebody's heart was encouraged on tonight. Amen. Amen. No more struggles with if. If I get the apartment, if I get the house, if I get the job. This is come as you are. That's what Billy Graham used to say. Just as I am, no ifs. Shambach. Am I talking to somebody? Them old time events, they just said come. No ifs, just come. And they came out by droves with no ifs, no struggles. But it seems like the more technology is growing, we struggle more in our own Christianity. If it seems evil, choose. If means you haven't chosen yet.
That's right.
And you're putting if before your choice as though that God can't see that you're concealing the truth. It's time to make a concise decision. Choose this day. Get the if out of the way. Just say choose today who you want to serve. No more ifs. Moses said, who's on the Lord's side? Come to me. Saints of God, it's time to make a choice. No more struggling with if. Amen. No more struggling if I had it. Amen, somebody. If you put it in the hand of God, He gonna multiply it anyhow. That's the best place to put your little peanut butter and jelly sandwich right in His hand. Let Him bless it, and He'll multiply it. Amen, somebody. Amen. Yes, your little piece of sweet potato pie, your little eighth part. Give it to Jesus first. Amen. That way we can all have something. We're talking. Amen, somebody. Your little cup of beans. Amen, somebody. Have a cup of cornflakes, a little sugar smacks, and we give them to God first. Amen. Amen, somebody. No more ifs. Where you standing, just put your hands up. Lord God, I thank you. God, I praise you. I'm not struggling with the if anymore. God, I've made my mind up to stand still and serve you. My feet are planted in your house, oh God. No more struggling if I belong, if I don't belong. Lord God, I'm here.
Thank you.
I thank God, Lord, you put a word in my spirit. Words in my heart. No more conditions on people, no more conditions on my health, no more conditions on my job. God, I'm standing just to build the promises that you give. And God, I say yes to your will and yes to your way. Now let words of mouth and meditation be acceptable in thy sight, Lord. I'll be strength and redeemed. I hope you, Lord, say amen. I want to stop together to give God praise. Thank God. You may be seated. I've enjoyed themselves on tonight. I usually ask folks on a Thursday night since I'm preaching, you know, what they learned tonight. What you learned tonight, young lady? Hi.
That's about the word in.
Amen. It's amazing how you look at it, ain't it? Amen. So we just strong.
I use it a lot.
Amen. Thank God for that. All right, Dimples, how you doing tonight? What you learned tonight? And you know what is, young folks? The more you all apply if, it keeps you in doubt. And you'll never move closer to God. Because you're always saying if. If doesn't mean commitment. If means I'm standing still until somebody else meets my condition. And God won't do that. Amen, sir? So while you're struggling, the enemy keeps you just in a roundabout. You're constantly in a cycle because he's not going to, we don't get God on commission. In other words, you can't push God to do anything. Am I talking to somebody? In other words, we find ourselves just like little babies. They're going to cry till they get that way. God said cry. You got to be my condition. Sanctify yourself. Put off these things. Malice. You be the condition and I'll come. You don't care about us crying like spank babies. Amen. Somebody. Why, what you learned today? You're getting ready to go to the Marines. And when you should be up running, get water first. Another 10 minutes of sleep. All these ifs. And you know something? You'll never run. Am I talking to some real folks? The more you employ if on it, you're not going to move in your life. And we want our young folks to prosper. And to move from the situation they are to the next level. When you move into God, your life will change for the better. And faith, what you learned tonight, okay, you learn about the yes? Very good, very good. No more struggles, saints. Young folks, no more struggles. Into the hands of Ellis. Amen.